All right, now I have an understanding what's going on. I went back and I looked at my video, the live feed at the beach camp, and now I know exactly what's going on. I sit there and you can go look at that video now, and you'll see what I'm saying. I keep talking about planes, but they're not. The planes ain't the ones that are blinking. Them are drones. Okay, and there's a lot going on there, man. But once you go back and look at the video, because I had to sit there and process this shit, man. I just witnessed it, man. What I witnessed in that video is big UFOs were releasing smaller UFOs, drones, and I also witnessed the United States military with their drones trying to record, document, figure things out, what's going on with these UFOs slash drones. They were there, and the ship on the water was a military ship. I have to download the information on that, but the whole thing was taking place right before my eyes, man, on live feed, man. I thank the Lord Jesus Christ for because, like I said, I wasn't even going to watch any videos or anything, man. But boom, he always guides me towards the truth, man. But what happened was, and them UFOs, drones, weren't coming out of the ocean. They were coming towards towards the land, towards the shore, and they would stop and they would sit there and hover and hover and hover, and they were releasing smaller drones. And then the military was in there. You can see the blinking lights when you go back, because I like I said at first, I think they were planes, but then they're stationary, so they ain't planes. They would be moving. So that was the United States military sitting there observing what was taking place and what was going on. So the military, they know, the damn right they know, man. They know now. I know now. Okay, I sat there and I watched it. I witnessed it. Peace, love, and understanding. Much respect, man. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I beeline my face there. Thoughts yesterday and I'd wrap sideways down, told off the colors, make shit happen one time, turn over time, man. But this time I'm making it happen for real, man. Live, man. Boom, bam, and bing. All right. You use and follow me on my YouTube channel. You know this for a fact and truth, man. You know that I say it time and time again. God shows me these things. He's always had my back. He's always guided me. Well, not always. Not always. I was lost. I was lost for a while in my life, man. And I still fall short of the glory of God. But I'm giving him the praise because, like I said, I was just not even going to bother with anything tonight, man. You get burned out, man. How long I've been here, and you get burned out of repeating the same thing over and over and over. But he said, turn it on, turn on, boom, and the first recommended video pops up was that beach camp video. And I was sitting there, and at first I thought I was just looking at the moon, and then a bunch of planes because they're blinking and shit. And then reality in my brain, kind of everything got caught up and shit, man. Look, them things ain't moving, even the littler ones that are blinking, they're not moving, you know. And then all of a sudden, the big one, UFO, starts to move, and then another one comes in its place, and then it's just like they're just coming towards the shore, man. You know, and then you look, and if you look close enough, I know the video's real shitty, man, because I had to use my phone and record it off the TV, and boom, boom. but you could see the big ones were releasing what looked like smaller drones, different size drones. Actually, if they're drones, UFOs, call it what you want to call it, man. And then I couldn't go back to that live beach camp. They took it off my shit, and I'm watching another guy on another channel, and he's going back to it, and how we found each other too. I don't know. That was quite amazing. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, man, because his channel just popped up. Oh, there goes. He's got a couple webcams that he's live feeding right now. I don't know if he's there or not. I think he got tired and called it a night. But hoping that someone fly by. But he's got that beach cam back up and shit, and you can still see there's some activity. And what I was hoping, because they're going to go back out towards the ocean after they did whatever they're doing. And once again, I think I'm putting two and two together. I think because I have been looking around the United States of America, different areas where these things are being spotted, and there's some fault lines, man. New Jersey's got a fault line, down in Arizona, California, up by Seattle, Oregon. Just had the big earthquake up there and up off of California. And maybe that's what they're monitoring. And all throughout time in history, it's been like that. That you see that UFOs show up just before big earthquakes or big major events, man. Wars, tsunamis, volcano eruptions, major major things during 9/11, man, when the towers were falling. There's different UFOs that were spotted and shit. Uh, Different rockets taking off and blowing up, man, and shit, man. You see different. Sometimes you see actually the UFOs blowing up the rockets, man. So I mean, they could be looking at a point in time in history that they already know what's going to happen at that area and shit, and monitoring it and waiting for that to take place. We got the meteor shower going on. Got winter solstice coming up, man. When's that? Like the 21st. That would be a day I give heed to. 21st. But I just couldn't believe, man. I'm sitting there watching that. Yeah, I'm watching them UFOs coming towards the shore and shit, man, dropping little ones and shit, man. And I'm pretty sure that's the military sitting there with the mother drones. They're sitting there monitoring it and shit. And then you got the ship on the ocean going out there. Actually, there's two ships. It looked like ships, man. I can't guarantee it to be in ships either, man. But I'm pretty sure the one was a ship. Oh, there goes some shit just falling from the sky right now on that beach cam. Might have been a meteor, but whatever it was, man, it just came straight. I wish I could show you, man. It might have been a meteor. We're catching a lot of meteors tonight too and shit, man. Nope, there goes one that's going up and shit, man. I try showing you, but it's just he's got two boxes, on this thing, and one's bigger and the other one's smaller, and the smaller one's the good one, man. And it just won't let me get back to that fucking beach cam, man. It pisses me off. Sorry about my mom. Let's see if I can find it, man. I type it in and shit, it don't come up. Try to go to live feeds. Uh, I think I even lost his channel now. Yeah, it just won't let me get back to that. Just won't let me get back to that channel, man. And I know it's up and running because I could see it on his channel, man. That's what gets me, man. But I ain't got no IP address block shit, so they'll block my shit anyway, so it don't matter none. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, man, to get to bear witness to it, man. I'm tired, man. I usually ain't up this late, man. Cause hell, I gotta get up in another couple hours. Oh, it just ain't gonna let me go back to that camera, man. That's a bummer, man. Cause that way I can flip the computer around. We can all watch it together, man. And then my damn phone, man, got no battery on my phone. It was going dead when I was recording it off the TV, and that sucked. And there's me. I just see me on here live. Yeah, there's no sense even. They're not going to let me anymore. Yeah, I wanted to catch it. I wanted to watch this and watch to see if they come because they're going to have to return back out to the ocean or wherever the hell they're coming from, man. They're not coming. It didn't look like they're coming out of the water, man. Looked like they just were coming towards the shore, man. And they would stop, and then they wait and wait and wait. And you could see in the video, and then they move, man. And then another one would replace it, man, and sit there and do the same thing, man. You know, the little drones and shit being stationary and shit, man. I do believe a lot of them were United States military, man, looking and watching what these UFOs are doing, man. There goes another meteorite. Oh man, a whole lot of them tonight, ain't there? I can't, I can't see the sky. I ain't seen the sky in over a week and a half, man. I ain't seen the moon, the stars, the sun, nothing, man. Can't see this. It's been the same, man, for about a week and a half, man. This morning the sun was up a little bit, shit, man, and it was like maybe 45 minutes, and it was pretty bright, man. Then it just disappeared. Got some clouds moving in now, man, on this video. So that's gonna be he's got the big screen and he's got a little screen and shit. Little screen's the one I want to watch. The big screen's a bunch of clouds coming in. But then he listened on the police scanner. Said that people called in and said one hit their power line and fell in their backyard, and 10 of them showed up hovering above it and shit, man. I don't know how much truth is that, but that was live. That was a police scanner. That's a police scanner saying that. That's not, somebody making that story up or nothing and shit and putting it online. You listen to it, man, you can hear it. It's a police scanner, man. But how much truth to it, I don't know. They went quiet on it real quick. And then he listened to copies, get a hold of me and shit. Probably fucking some field agent out there, FBI field agent or fucking CIA or whoever and shit, man, out in the field and shit, telling all the local police if something crashes and shit, block off the area, don't go near it till we get there, You know how they operate and shit, man. And that's the funny thing, man. You know, they said one crashed the other day. Go, I don't know. I looked at the video. You couldn't tell shit fucking high or here about that. You know, I didn't really give it too much, man. You know, because there would have been some more to it and shit, man. But there never was, so I didn't give it too much, man. But listen to the cops tonight on the police scanner. Well, I heard it with my own ears, man. Heard what they say. Got a call. Somebody said one of the drones hit their power line, fell down in their backyard, and 10 of them more showed up over top of it, man. That's a pretty amazing story by itself, man. And I got that on recording too, so they can call me a liar all you want, man. And Cat loves me, but she's selfish. Huh. Oh, getting pokes off you, man. All right, I thought I'd just come back out here and explain, man. Once I got my head out of my ass and shit, man. Looked again at what I was looking at because I keep talking about planes in the video, and I just like they're not moving, they're blinking, but they're not moving. And the big ones are, they're just sitting there too, and then they start to move. And it's like then I looking at it, and I asked, yeah, this is what's going on. Yeah, these are UFOs, man. They're dropping off different size drones out of it, UFOs out of it. It might not even they're doing that. But it looked like it to me. But definitely them. See, that's when people get confused, man, when they're looking up, man, because some are, think we got some big ass military drones, man. They're different size drones, from little ones all the way on up and shit, man. And what yeah, it was amazing, man, to watch that take place, man. There's no question in my mind, man. Them UFOs came towards the shoreline. Looked like they're dropping off little drones. The military had their drones up monitoring these things. And then you got the meteor showers coming every once in a while. That was awesome. And then you hear what the police scanner said, man, about one hitting the power line and crashing in his backyard, man. 10 more showed up above it, man. That blew my mind. Yeah, he must have went to bed, this guy, man. But at least he left it hooked up and shit, man. But I just wish I could go back to that piece of scam, man. Even when I typed it in, it don't take me there, man. I don't even get notifications anymore from anybody. MH, I can't see the words, man. I know I can see Hopperson, MH. I can see your names. I can't. I ain't got my glasses. They're way over there. Yeah, I do good. Yeah. I don't know if them are clouds or that fire, man. Smoke. I don't know. There were no clouds earlier. No, there's. Here, let me show you, man. I don't know how good this is gonna work, but hang on. Yeah, it's just gotta be clouds, man. Yeah, forget it. It's the clouds, man. Excuse me. It's the weed. It ain't the cigarettes. I mean, it's the cigarettes. It ain't the weed. That's what I meant. Yeah, yeah. I'm bummed, man. I'm bummed that I didn't catch it from the beginning, though. I wish I could have caught it all. Now you get shit. There was another one on here too, man. But it's a stationary, wasn't? No, they ain't gonna give a shit no more. All right, man. Nothing more I could do. They got me jammed up. Shit. I really wish I could have watched them because I stayed up all night, man, waiting for them to go back out in the ocean and shit, man. Recorded it, but I don't know. It could have been a war going on right there. We don't know, man. War in the heavens, man. My theory was what I witnessed was UFOs dropping off little drones and shit, man, coming closer to the shore. And then the United States military was sitting out there with their drones watching everything. And then you had a military ship, I do believe, actually two of them, out on the ocean, going out in the ocean. Maybe they were looking for, because they were going, that boat was going out in the ocean towards the way them UFOs were coming. There's no question about it. That was some military action, man. UFO action. It was great, man. Just took my mind a minute to realize what I was capturing, man. I kept on thinking they were planes, you know. And I think the reason that was sitting there because they had the plane scanner on, you know. We didn't have that plane scanner on. That wouldn't have set my mind about them being planes, you know, talking in that video. But I'm listening to pilots, man, because I've been going to the airplane frequencies and shit and listening. And the pilots are reporting UFOs left and right, man. And as a matter of fact, one was coming in from to New York, and he spotted one, and he said it was going down the coast, down the shoreline. And I don't know how many feet high up he was, man. I don't remember, but yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. That's why the military, it's, you know how many planes are flying, man? Glenn Beck was talking about this today, man. How many planes are up in that area and shit, man, in New Jersey and New York and shit flying on any given day, any given moment, man. The helicopters and shit flying in New York, you know, it's just a lot, man. You know, and for them to sit there and not want to do anything about it, say they can't do anything about it, is total bullshit. But maybe they really can't do anything about it, man. Maybe honestly, they really can't do anything about it. Because what I just witnessed with the UFOs coming in like they were and shit, and them were military drones. I don't know. Maybe you know. Maybe they're trying because they can't even pick up their frequency, man. And then that there blows my mind, man. You can't pick up the frequency of the drones. Hmm. And thank you as domestic humans, because you're domesticated. Think that you're special, and you're the only one in all the endless time and space, the heavens, the universes, the parallel universes. That you're the only thing, man. That's some selfish thinking there, man. I don't know. We really want to call it selfish, just straight up. Nah, I don't know what you would call it, man. Um, Thinking you're better than the best. I don't know. It's just because to think that you're the only thing, man. It's just that's selfish, man. Trying to think of the word for it, but I'm done tired, man. Done smoked a lot, man. There's still some activity going on in that camera, man. Is that Reed? You got tomato? What up, though? Nice to meet you. Yeah, I wish I could have pulled up that other camera. There's some activity going on right now, man. I guess he's got it in a small screen, man, and I cannot get it, man. I just can't get it to come in on my TV, man, on my YouTube. As soon as I posted that video and called all that shit, man, and posted it on YouTube, man, they knocked that fucking. I showed you, man. They took it. I showed you, man. It was showing me the feed was gone. The feed was gone. It disappeared. And then I go to his channel, the guy I'm watching now, and he goes back and forth to two different live feeds, and he's showing it. And I go back, it tells me it's off, man. So I can't watch it. It's off. I can hear the airplane. Can hear the airplanes communicating, but I get no picture. That just that's how advanced and that's just how advanced they are, man. To show you, man, to have that technology, man. And I think the reason he ain't off because he ain't never went off the screen. You know, he stayed live. I can see the activity going on right now, man. There's more coming in, man. Two more. These ones are blinking pretty good. So I don't think you guys be able to see it. There's two of them. Ain't like the first video though. There's a whole army of them, man. Holy moly! I'm gonna go back and look at that video and actually count too how many there is, man. Because there got to be at least 50. I don't know. I'm guessing, and that's just probably what we could see in view. But the only other thing it could be, man, besides what I said, I think it is that there's two different intelligent life forms interacting, man. Because there you go, man. There's another big fucking ball of energy looking light, and little ones blinking, stationary. The big ball of light's moving. The little blinking light's stationary. I see that's either the military or another intelligent life form, man. The blinking ones could either be military absorbing the big ball of energy, looking white one. Looks like a triangle, actually. It's going up. Hang on, man. See, I think the smaller looking one blinking. I think that's either military or that's another intelligent life form, and they're monitoring the big white balls of energy. And here comes another one, and it's coming straight from the ocean towards the shoreline. One takes off and moves off the camera screen, and another one comes up behind it where it was at and starts coming in, and it stops like the one right now. It's just stopped, and it sits there, and eventually it'll move off the screen. But you can see, I don't know what happened. There's blinking, and you still got the blinking light up in the sky, just sitting there. It ain't moved at all, and it's like, wow, look at that, man. I wish you could see it, man. They just come from out of the darkness off the out towards the shoreline, man, off the ocean. I don't know how high they be. Not that high at all, man. But I ain't good at estimating height. I'd say if you got a water tower or something in your town, maybe twice as high as that, man. The blinking ones, the blinking one went got real bright, and then it disappeared, man. That was crazy. So I wish he had the webcams he's got on his channel right now doing live feed. I wish he had them reversed, man. I wish he had the beach cam bigger and the other one smaller, man. I was gonna cut this live feed off, man. Try getting online, see if I can get on from my online shit, man. But I'm sure they already got my shit blocked up, man. As soon as I witnessed and started documenting this shit, man. Excuse my mouth. Sorry, I'm swearing so much. Yeah, another one just replaced that blinking light disappeared. It's gone now. It took probably following that bright light object. Looked like a ball of energy. Maybe that drone, if it was a drone, military drone, it looked like it went and followed that. Man. I don't know. It just went and disappeared, though. Man, that was crazy. And the sky is weird too, man. I don't know because when my video started watching, you see that line across there. It looked like a chemtrail or something, man, and a viper trail. And this here, it's just the whole screen kind of. There's another. See, there's another object coming in, and guess what, man? Here comes the blinking light, man, sitting there humming, man. Yep, another one's coming in, and there's another fucking blinking light sitting off to the side, man, watching it, man. Now we're either watching the military observing these UFOs, or we're watching a military operation. Because I'm trying to tell you, explain what I'm seeing, what's going on. These things are coming off the ocean, towards the shoreline, and pretty much in the same area too. Okay, because this webcam don't move, and they seem to be coming in the exact same location, exact same spot, and they get so close to the shoreline, and then they stop, and they'll sit there for who knows how long, a minute or two, whatever, and then they'll move. Now this blinking light, it it's moving, and then it just stops. So that's definitely got to be another UFO military drone. One, because the way it's moving, the big white ball of energy, it's just still sitting there, but it ain't come as close to the shore as the last ones were. But that other blinking drone or UFO, it's just sitting there going real slow, man, checking it out. There's no question about it, man. Or they're checking each other out. And that's another thing I noticed now too. Saying more, wow, more I'm watching this video, more and more I can put together, man. They definitely look like they're coming in. Wow, that big ball of energy closer. That blinking one got to it, kind of shut itself off, and then it came back brighter. But that blinking one's definitely watching it, man. I don't know if I'm watching him. Like I say, I don't. I really don't know what's going on with this, man. I'm watching it live, and it's puzzling the shit out of me. This is the weirdest thing I ever seen, and I've seen a lot, man. The big ball of energy, the solid light, it ain't moved at all. The blinking one, it almost looks like it's kind of going from right to left of it, and then it just stopped. It ain't moving out. The blinking one. No, is this some kind of military operation, man? Are they testing something? Because maybe they're testing some kind of new drone technology and shit, and they got these other drones up there, you know, watching and monitoring their operation. Because the big solid bright object ain't moved at all, man. I almost turned it off. Oh, there goes a meteor. No shit. That was awesome. This was a good cam too, man. Glad God showed me where it is at, what was happening, man. I don't know how many meteors I seen on it tonight. Like I said, it's cloudy here, man. Been cloudy here. You could have something above my head. I wouldn't know. Yeah, the blinking one, it stayed off to the side. Continue blinking. Not as much. and this solid. Oh, there goes another meteor. That was cool. And the big solid one, man, it ain't moved. When I first started watching it, I thought it was the moon at first, man. And it moved, and then, you know, yeah, that's. I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at, man. I'm just amazed. So I'm glad that I got to see it, man. I don't know if it's a military operation, testing some kind of new drone technology, and they're monitoring it with other drones, or if I'm witnessing two intelligent life forms somehow interacting with each other, or am I watching the United States government watching UFOs come in off the ocean towards the shoreline? It's, that's it. That's all there is. It's them three things, man. There's that's the picture. I don't know which one of them three things it is, but that's all there is. There's no more out there, man. Done took it to the limit, man. And none as real as it gets, man. The one's just still sitting there, man. It's been there a long damn time, man. And the clouds, and the clouds have changed, and it's kind of like I don't know. It could be the camera too, man. But the clouds are like they're totally different too, man. But they ain't that thick enough where you can't see the objects. There's only one right now, and it's just sitting there, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to that video, man, and put on my glasses, see if I can count how many objects were interacting that time, man. But there's definitely different. I believe definitely different intelligent life forms in this whole thing that I witnessed, man. Whether it's the human side of things or two different intelligent life forms from somewhere else, or maybe all three combined together, looking at each other. I don't, but I've seen there's no question, man. And they just pop up, man. And it's clear enough you can see the meteorites when they shoot across the sky. And that's crazy too, I got the meteor shower going on and got all this activity, and then like I said, I go and I look in, and it's like, let me look at where this one was spotted, like Arizona and shit, finding there's a fault line, and going to New Jersey and there's a fault line, up towards, like I said, up towards Washington State and Oregon, and have an earthquake right off the coast of California, like, and most of the places I was looking at, man, where these drones are popping up related to fault lines, man. And I ain't even dug in to see if there's anything being seen around the world by volcanoes. Because they always seem like I said before, when just before there's an earthquake, man, people see UFOs, man. And then shortly after that, there's some big earthquakes, man. Not saying that's what's going on here. I just I'm just amazed, man, that I was able to find this webcam, man. Some other guy found it too. The other webcam he's got up on screen, got two of them. He had control of that one, man. He was able to zoom in and move it around, and it's pretty awesome. That's probably why he's got that one on the big screen, bigger. The other one out he didn't have control of, man. And there's some more. Still got the one stationary just sitting there, and then you got another one, one that just popped up out of nowhere. It's just sitting there too. It blinked and then it turned solid white, like a ball of energy. Yeah, it must be getting really cloudy too. There's another one. And that one kind of did look like it come up from the ocean, man. And then there's this a flash. It wasn't a meteorite. It was just a flash. No object around it. There's three of them. They're almost shaped like that pyramid again. But it's getting real cloudy and you can't see the two bottom ones closer to the water. You can't see them. But the third one, it just popped into view. I don't know if it's because it's getting cloudy, misty, or whatever that is on the water. It could be some kind of a cloaking device and shit. Cloak. And there goes another flash, man. And them are not meteorites, man. And they're not like the blinking lights. Now that was it. See, I just seen another one. That was a meteorite. Maybe they ain't meteorites either. Excuse me, man. Maybe I'm saying they're meteorites and they ain't even freaking meteorites, man. Maybe I am watching a war. This is awesome, man. But I do believe that last one was a meteorite. Because they don't look like they're shooting at any of the other objects, shooting at each other or anything. They're just sitting there more or less to me. It just seems like they're monitoring each other. That's the feeling I get. Monitoring the ones that were coming in. Yeah, they almost made like a pyramid shape. But whatever that misty, cloudy looking stuff is starting to block out the view. And I really don't think it's clouds because it's about it's with the ocean line. But the farther you go up towards the sky, it's almost disappears. I don't. I do believe whatever that is it's coming off the ocean itself, man. Some kind of mist looking. Yeah, it's definitely coming off the ocean because the top of it farther up you can see pretty good. You can see the object. But the closer you get towards the ocean floor, the ocean itself, the thicker that shit is, man. It could be like a mist, fog. Here comes another one. Here comes a third one. He's moving at a pretty good clip. Now he's making he's making it look like a freaking pyramid. Unbelievable. You have the one on the bottom. You got two of them, and you got one on the bottom made it look like a pyramid upside down, and you got this third one that just came in, and he made it look like a pyramid straight up. Now he's going to that towards that bright white orb looking object. He went right at it. He went right at it. What's going to happen? I think he went up behind it. Hang on. Or did he? No, he did not go behind it. You know what he did? He came down. And he went right. I can't say inside it, but he went right to it, and he went inside it. I'm telling you, he went inside it, man. Because he came down. It was made like a pyramid, man, looking shape, man. And he came down and he went to the stationary big ball of energy looking light, and he went right. And I thought he was going behind it or in front of it, And he come out on the other side. He never did. He went inside it. Wow. I can't, I can't believe what I'm watching. Now the other, hang on a minute. Now the other one, it wasn't blinking at all, and all of a sudden it started blinking. I don't know how many times, 4 or 5, and it went back to being solid ball of energy, light, white light. I'm just trying to describe what I'm watching here. And I do believe that one that went inside that one UFO orb, white ball orb. I'm not sure if it's leaving, man. It's that fog, misty shit, man. It's something on the water now too, and I can't say if it's a boat or if it's a ball. It's white. It's a ball of energy looking. I want to see if it disappears in the water. Hang on, man. It's just no, that other one ain't moving. No, it's just whatever it is. It's just sitting there, right on top of the water. So that's why I keep saying maybe it's a boat, but I could be wrong on that too. I said I thought maybe it's a military, the Navy or something, United States Navy or something, man, ship there and shit, man. But the way this camera is, you can't tell. And it's nighttime. You can't tell exactly what it is, man. It could be one of these objects and shit sitting right on the water. I don't know where it came from. The other one I watched, the other two, that's why I thought they were ships, man, moving across the water. It ain't moving. The one on the water ain't moving at all. it's crazy. And there's a fourth one just popped up, popping up above the one on the ocean. Then it's hard again. It's hard to tell, man, because that foggy, misty shit that moved in, man. It ain't like they're not like they were last video, man. They were moving pretty all over the place, man. It was crazy. I kept on thinking they were planes and shit, man. And a fucking reality came to my brain, man. See, it kind of clear up a little and then get all hazy and fuzzy and shit, man. Foggy, I guess. And then you when it kind of gets a little clear and shit, another one be there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 right now stationary that I can see. That's counting the one on the water, on the ocean. That was crazy. That one went right inside the other one, man. And that's kind of the one station, almost dead center of the screen. And it's just they're making it like an arch. Yeah, don't know if that's a military ship, man, watching this, and I don't know if they're military drones watching UFOs or two different intelligent life form watching each other, or all three of us watching each other. I not too sure how, but I just witnessed, but it definitely ain't normal. And there's no way what I just seen shit on beach cam. There's no way that the United States government and any other government in the world don't know what the hell was going on, man. But then again, I watched it and I really don't know what I seen. I mean, I got three possibilities. That's all there could be, but the reasoning behind them showing up like this, I would. With New Jersey having a fault line, I don't know, man. Something major is going to happen. They like to show up, man, when major events take place, man. Usually terrible major events for the human species, like earthquakes, volcano eruptions, tsunamis, tornadoes, 9/11, World War One, World War Two, Civil War. Washington. Always They always show up throughout history, man, during bad events, man. Major bad events. And they're not shy. They're not shy what they're doing. They just you know, it ain't no Google or Amazon or Prime or any big corporation or doing it shit, man. Because the the outcry that just the public would have against them doing it, not saying anything, would be bad enough, man. Bankrupt their ass, you know. Find out that Amazon's doing it, shit, man. Fucking, people would get pissed off and just quit using their shit, man. Another thing, too, that I can't read the chats, man. I'm literate. Another thing, y'all gotta remember, when the government says it ain't them, it may not be them, but they could have a contract with a private company for certain military equipment, and that company be testing it shit because underneath the Freedom of Information Act, you can find out shit through the government, what the government's doing. Certain things, don't get me wrong, but a private company, they don't have to release that shit, man. They don't have to release any information. That's why the government always subcontracts out their jobs to these private companies and shit. For that reason, right there, protect what they're doing. Private company, you don't have to tell us shit about things, man. They can always say, because copyright reasons and shit. Just say what you don't have to say shit. But people go under the Freedom of Information Act and shit, man, and keep pushing and pushing, pushing. That's why you find out a lot of shit, man. People under the Freedom of Information Act keep fucking fighting and for years and years and years and finally getting somewhere, man. Yeah, that mist is clearing up. The one that was on the water ain't on the water now. It's a good ways off the water now. All right, man. I'm gonna go back and look at that other video and see if I can count how many objects there were, man. There got to be over 50 of them, man. See the one in the middle? It's almost slowly went up off the screen, man. The one that other object flew into. It's hard not to watch it, but it's nowhere near as active as it was when I was watching it the first time when I recorded it, man. Just wish my phone wouldn't have died. All right, man. Peace, love, and understanding. Much respect, man.